Hi everybody and welcome to Miss Gayla's Kitchen. Today we are doing a modern twist on the classic oven roasted potato. I hope you guys enjoy it. The list of ingredients you will need for your oven roasted potatoes are a bag of potatoes. I've selected red potatoes, but you can choose whatever your family likes. Olive oil, cooking spray, any kind of dry soup mix. Today I'm going to use onion soup mix and the gallon size Ziploc baggies. And that's it. First we're going to rinse the potatoes. If any of the potatoes have any little eyes on them, I just kind of scratch them off. If they're really bad or deep, you get a small paring knife and you cut them right out. After you've thoroughly rinsed the potatoes, go ahead and preheat your oven to 450 degrees. Next, go ahead and get your potatoes and cut them all relatively about the same size. If some of them are a little bigger like this, go ahead and give it a second cut. As I was cutting these potatoes, I noticed that they were a little bit larger than usual, so I decided to go ahead and quarter them. That way they not only cook a little bit faster, but they're bite-sized, and that's how my family likes them. After you've cut your potatoes, I like to rinse them just to get that extra starch off of them. So go ahead and put them back in your colander. And just rinse them one more time. A quick rinse is fine. Even though your potatoes will be covered with olive oil or coated with them, it's a good idea to spray your baking sheet with cooking spray. That way when you go to flip them, they won't stick to the pan. So go ahead and give your cookie sheet one good spray of cooking spray. So we're going to shake off a little bit of the excess water from our potatoes. And you can either just dump them into your Ziploc bag or spoon them in. And again, I'm not real big on perfect measurements. So if you have a big family or you're bringing this to a holiday event or a group event and you need 2 bags of potatoes, go ahead. As far as the olive oil, I don't measure the olive oil. I just sort of drizzle it in. And if you want to mix in some fresh squeezed garlic or extra salt and pepper, go ahead and do that. It's not necessary. The potatoes do have a lot of flavor, but you're more than welcome to. So, like I said, I don't really measure it. I just sort of mix it in. Look and see if it looks like the potatoes all have a little coating on it, and they do. I get my dry soup mix. Again, I chose the onion type. Sprinkle a little in. Kind of mix that up a little bit. Actually already smells good. My husband and I were at some neighbor's house and she cooked these potatoes for us and we loved them. The kids all loved them. So thanks, Jan. Pretty easy. Get your cooking sheet. It is important that the potatoes go on in a single layer. They look good, they smell good, and they haven't even been cooked yet. Okay, I'm going to pop them in the oven. Again, it's set for 450 degrees. I'm going to set the timer for 15 minutes. And then when that goes off, we'll pull it out, flip it to the other side, and go from there. Okay, so 15 minutes has passed. Let's see how our potatoes are doing. Oh, they sound good. And like I said, because I had sprayed the pan, they flip nice and easy. Go ahead and try and get them all flipped once, but if it's not perfect, it's okay. I can tell already that they're cooking really nicely. They're soft, but they're not too soft. They're not done already. I'm going to put them back in the oven, set it for another 15 minutes. I think that's all it's really going to need, but at the end of the 15 minutes, if it's not and it needs a little bit more, then I'll just put it for a little bit more. Or if I want it a little crisper, then I'll hit it on broil for a few minutes, but you'll just need to keep your eye on it so you don't burn it. So the potatoes are going to be done any minute now. Oh, I already took a sneak peek and they look great, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the oven off. And they really smell good. They are just barely browned. Again, if you want them a little bit browner, go ahead and pop the broiler on. Before I do anything, this is what they call fork tender, and they are fork tender, so they're really done. All that's left is to serve your oven roasted potatoes. And you can do that however you like. They don't really need much. But if you have it, or if it's for company, it might look pretty with a little sprig of rosemary or whatever fresh herbs you might have. And there is your oven roasted potatoes. Enjoy.